Okay, so today we're back in DayZ. We're recording a new video. This one's another tutorial video, and we're back on the New Dawn server. This one's going to be the basics of base building in the game. I know for some new players and stuff that base building might seem like a very daunting task and something that looks very complicated, but it actually isn't. I thought the same thing as well when I first started building it. It was like, oh my god, this is like really complicated and I'll never get it done, but it's actually very simple once you know what you're doing. So today's video is going to be all about that. We're back on the New Dawn and I'm currently building my new base. The server had been reset, so everything had been wiped so they could fix mods and stuff like that, and so we're building a new base. So I'm going to show you a few simple things today. I'm going to first show you how to build a wall, a fence wall, just like that over here. And yeah, so you don't need much to build to start the fence. So first off, you need to get 2 logs by cutting down any trees around the place. You'll get logs. A tree will drop 1 log at a time, so you need to cut down two trees. As you can see, I prepared beforehand and cut down 12 logs. You can stack them in 4s, and if you have an inventory mod that makes like backpacks really big, you can fit logs in there. If not, you can put them in your hand and carry them back. You can carry back 4 at a time. It does take a while to carry them back because your character does walk quite slowly when you have logs in your hand, obviously because they're heavy. But once you get 2 logs and you make a fence kit, and how you make a fence kit is you go over to a bush with either a hatchet like this. I'm just going to show you how to make a quick one. So what you need is you need a rope. First, you need just a piece of rope, and you need to find a bush, and you also need to have a hatchet. I think a knife will also work for this as well, but just to be on the safe side, having a hatchet or an axe, either or will work. And basically go over to it, hold on the bush, cut down the bush, and then you'll see you've created or got a long stick from it. Now what you want to do is combine the long stick with your hatchet and then split it. This will split it into 3 different pieces. Now I have split it, and as you can see I have 3 short sticks. Basically once I have that, then I can put the rope in my hands and I can drag the sticks over and combine, and then you can craft a fencing kit. And once you have your fence kit done, there it is there, and now you can start the basics for your fence. So let's go over and place this where I want to place it. Now there is also a directional thing that you need to be aware of with fences. So if I place a fence and the fence is facing me this way, you'll see the back of the fence is here with the frame of it is at the back, and then the woods are on the outer side, so people can't get into your base. If you have them vice versa, like I done before, I made that mistake where I had them the wrong way around with the fence was facing me, you can easily get broken into then. Now if I turn the opposite way and then place this way, then the fence will be on the outside facing me, and then the frame will be behind that at the back of it. Technically you don't want that. You want to make it base secure, so you want to have it the way where the fence frame is actually facing you. So I'll show you how we do that now. And pretty much all you do is you line it up to where you want it. I want it next to this building, and you hold left click and then it'll just do its thing. And that's it. That's like the fence foundation done. Now I have to grab 2 logs, which you can also cut down with a hatchet or an axe, either or. And as well, it's a handy trick at the moment, they haven't fixed it yet, but you can repair hatchets and axes with duct tape. So you can just combine duct tape with your axe or anything if it becomes damaged or badly damaged, and it will fix it. You can right click to split logs, by the way, so it'll give you 2, it'll half them. And as you can see, it does take a while to get over to where you are, as the logs are heavy, so your character does tend to take a while to walk over, but it's nothing too crazy. You'll also need a shovel for this, for building the foundation. Just a standard shovel, you can find them pretty much anywhere, or if you have a traders in your game, you can buy all the stuff in the traders. The only thing you can't buy in the traders is the wooden logs themselves, you have to cut them down, but everything else can be bought in traders. So basically just get out a shovel, then right click or left click to build base, or hold left click to build base, and there you go, it'll do its animation, and that's it, job done. And then you get your fence kit back, so you don't have to make one each time again. So you have the same fence kit that you just made, it's back again. Now I'm wanting to take this fence from here all the way directly down to that fence down there, so I have a bit to go, but I'm just going to show you on this one. So that's the fence itself done, so now we need to go and get some planks. Now wooden planks can be sawn from lumber piles that you can find around the map. You can use a hacksaw or a handsaw to cut them, either or does work. but you can also buy wooden planks at the traders as well. That's what I usually do because it's just faster. And you will also need a box of nails. Usually this takes about, I think it's between 40 and 50 nails, something like that. So what you want to do is you want to have your planks wood. You need 2 stacks. They stack in stacks of 10, so you need 2 of them. Just get 20 planks. And then you also need those nails and glitches, and then you grab your nails, you can unbox them and then put them onto your build. And now you can use a hatchet or a hammer to build. It doesn't matter which one. I'm using hatchets because I have a load of them. I found a ton of hatchets, so I'm just going to use them. You also build the fence in different stages. So I just built the upper frame there, and now it'll give me an option to build the upper wooden wall of that frame. So that then adds the wall to it, and then it'll give me the option to build the lower half. And then I can also build the lower wooden wall. Now if you wanted to only build half of a wall, say you only wanted to build the lower part, you can just click onto the next part and you can just have the option just to build the lower wall and leave the top open, or vice versa. You can do the top open, the lower down. And also if you want to dismantle your wall, you can also do with a hatchet. You dismantle it, it'll take away the fence first and then the frame, and then when you want to take up, say, the wooden log posts, so you want to get completely rid of it, you grab your shovel. Now this one's a bit interesting. I'm not going to obviously take apart this entire fence because I need it, but you need to face the wooden log like this, and then you'll get an option to dismantle base. When all this is taken away, all your fence frame and wood is taken away, you go up to it like this, you can right click on it and then it'll do the animation to dismantle the base with the logs. Alright, so now that you have your walls built or whatever else you needed to build, I'm now going to show you how to install a gate. Incredibly easy, by the way. We'll show you now. So I'm going to pick this gate or this fence right here to turn into a gate. All you need for this is metal wire and the pliers. And that is it. So take the metal wire, put it into your hands, and then you can attach to said fence. Grab the pliers, put them in your hand, and then hold to build gate. This will build the gate. Simple as that, and they can be done like that on pretty much any fence, anywhere. It will even clip through buildings and stuff like that if you wanted to put like a fence gate inside of a building for whatever reason to block off a doorway or something like that. You can do that as well. Alright, so what you're going to need to create a watchtower foundation is you're going to need 4 short sticks, and you're going to need a piece of rope to make the watchtower kit, as I'll show you now. Combine our sticks. You can create a fence kit, but we're not going to do that. We click next recipe and create a watchtower kit. So let's do that. Okay, now our watchtower kit is created. It is a bit bigger than a standard fence kit, for example, which is fairly fine, and we're going to place it right about there. It's pretty much the same as a fence kit in all these terms. Hold left click, place down, and it'll put its fencing down. You will also need 4 logs and a shovel for this one, and you will need all 4 logs. Okay. And let's build it. Okay, that is your foundation moving forward. Now on each of the walls for the base you need 20 planks here, 20 planks here, 20 planks here, and 20 planks here. So 20 either side. It's a lot of planks, but it gets the first part done. You can go up about, I think you can go up 3 stories. So we'll go up, I don't know if I'll need to go up 3 stories, might go up 2, but yeah, that's how you get that done. So now I gotta go and gather wooden planks, so let's do that. Okay, so now I have built my 4 walls on my watchtower. They're the exact same as building a fence, the exact same way, because technically they are just fences. Now I'm going to show you how to build the stairs on the front of it. So you click here, you go build roof. It builds basically a floor above my head. Like so, builds a floor, keeps a gap there for stairs. So then you build the stairs. And there you have it. It's literally simple as that. Now obviously we're going to build one more level here as well. So I grabbed 4 more logs and put them upstairs on the 2nd floor, and now I'm just going to use a hatchet. You can use a hammer either. I'm going to build floor. This will just put up, I think, 4 more posts around either side. Yeah, like that. I'm going to put up 4 more posts. Cool. Now what I'm going to do here is, because I'm not going to go up any further than this, I'm only going to put 10 planks on either side, and I'm only going to build the lower half of the wall, and I'm going to keep the top clear so I can have it, and basically have it so I can pretty much just shoot out at people if they come near me. Okay, so now I've done my lower half walls, got my planks done. I'm going to keep it like this basically, but what I'm going to do is this side I'm going to build the roof for the 3rd story, but I'm not actually going to build anything there. It's just to basically cover my head. So I'll build that, and then the watchtower should be pretty much done. So I'm going to build it like that. I'm going to leave it like exactly like that. I'm not going to go any further with it because I just genuinely don't need to. If you did need to for your base, you can just add another floor to it, repeating the exact same steps you've done for the 2nd floor. But that is pretty much where I'm going to leave my watchtower. As you can see now, I have a good aiming or a good line of sight on the border to my base. The tutorial side of things, that's pretty much the basics that you need to know. There isn't really much else to it. But if there is any questions you need, you can ask me in the comment section down below, and I'll be happy to help. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave it a like, and catch you guys next time. Peace out for now.